Hello. Um, Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Streaming to you live from the interspace void. It is the Overbound show. So, you may have noticed I'm not on camera. That's because the stream's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna mostly be working on Time Twisted. I'm gonna do some programming on that. Some of the things we talked about last week we'll implement today, and that'll kind of be the stream. I will go over updates real quick. No more robots. Got that shader done I showed you last week, but I'll save that for a bigger reveal later on. And then Game Facts Special. I've got about 15 minutes of the Sonic 2 documentary done, and it's looking like it's going to be about an hour and a half after all is said and done. So look forward to that as well. But really, what I want to work on today is Time Twisted. So this will kind of be a working stream, and I'll just be sharing my desktop, and we'll just be coding some shields for Time Twisted. So let's go ahead and get into that. Okay, so here we are on my desktop, and in the way, check the stream here. Okay, yeah, like I said, we're gonna be coding some shields. So let's close that to start with. I just wanted to make sure it was running, and we'll pull up that last shield issue and decide what we're gonna do. Alrighty, so here is the issue we discussed last week. We want to do a lot of these, so we're just going to kind of tackle them as we go. And yeah, so I think one of them, go back up here to where he was talking about it, is the ice shield. Negates underwater physics. So I think that's where we'll start. We'll just work on negating underwater physics. So yeah, to do that in Time Twisted, we'll just pull it up here, and we're gonna have to figure this out as we go. I'm a little bit rusty, but we'll just have to search for things and decide how best to approach this. So I think there's, if I remember right, there's a script for resetting the physics. Try to find that. Player in general, maybe? Or maybe it's under physics. Update. Update water. I don't know if this is a player. Abort if already used water. I'm not sure. Okay, I think this is player reset. So let's search for this phrase, find all. I'll get the results down. You can see where it's all used. So that's in water, create, but actually should be on itself. The function there. Hold that. There it is. And there's a couple different cases here. Character specific cases. I believe there is a case for. Here we go. So if you're underwater, so this variable here puts the underwater, and I need to find where this is. So again, we'll just do Control F. All this used reset physics update 1. Check out this. If not underwater, where is well, this looks like that's underwater. False. For the characters. But where does it set it? We find how this is true. Where to put code for for the ice shield to not affect underwater, which is what we're trying to do. Trying to make it so the ice shield will not affect underwater. Maybe just go. I'll look this in. Okay, so not there, not there. What? Underwater. There's true, but that. Not a check. There it is. Oh, it's in reaction water. That makes perfect sense. So basically, in Time Twisted, you have all these reaction scripts. Reactions. And reaction boss, reaction breakable. These are all the reaction scripts that happen when you hit different objects in the game. And then there are specific snail enemy. Yeah, so there are all these reaction sprites, and basically once you collide with something in Time Twisted, assuming it is as a parent of object scenery, or maybe it's object enemy, depending. I think it has to be object scenery at the top level of the hierarchy, and it'll have a reaction. So object water, or the object that represents water, will have that as well, and then it'll react here and set underwater. So now we need to double check the shield type, because we basically want to ignore all this if underwater, or we'll write so really we're just going to ignore it if it happens to have that shield. So it'll be basically shield type equals I don't remember what the ice shield is, honestly, off the top of my head. So how do I find it? What's the quickest way to find it? So let's search for this phrase, find all, see if we can't. Okay, so this is in get shield, so this is okay, so this is bubble shield, lightning shield. So this is switching argument 0 type of shield. So 0 is earth shield, is bubble shield, 2 is lightning shield, 3 is flame shield, 4 would be here. We put a 4, and then in my game, for my room, I mean, we'll just put it in the very first future. You can open for me, pal? Oh. Is that correct? Okay, finally. Okay. Zoom in here. Excuse me. I'm lost. Help. Let me try. Man, this is slow. It might be because streaming is. Okay, so let's zoom in here, and I'll yeah, I'm getting a game maker education. Andy Bunt. Be able to. The alt that does that? If you're holding down alt, anytime you hold down alt. Kind of a weird setup, but and you can. Alright, so I'm gonna switch this shield here. Double click it. Edit it. Yeah, creation code. Set it to 4, I believe. And then try running it and see how that. I'll have to run to some water real quick, but that shouldn't be a. Of course, getting past these first, I guess. Kind of a quieter stream today. That's okay. We can get some things done, right? Some work done on Time Twisted 2.0. Get all these shields added, and then maybe we can switch over to art. We got that cactus to implement. That could be cool to do. We'll just see how long we go. I'm thinking at least an hour, 3 to 4. I don't think you guys can hear the game, but got this tuned to jam too. All right, we'll come in here. So I think if I remember right, I used paths to get these guys to all travel along this path, and Sonic has kind of a weird offset because his path is just bumping up and down. And originally I was going to remove it, but then I thought, well, you were flying on the edge of an airplane. He probably would have a little bit of bounce to him, or oh no, that's the rock shield. That's not what I want. Why is rock 4? I think the numbers might be different from the ones that go in the boxes, the ones that actually give you the shield type. So that's not good. Gotta find the right one. Turn down this music again. Okay, so we gotta find the right shield number. The rock was 4. I'm just gonna guess. I'll just go 5. That one will be 5. Okay. Got 3 of them here. So one of them should be right. And this one will be 6. 10 is the new digital shield I was working on. Thanks to Noah's code. But right now, set it to 7. If this is saving, there's no checkbox. So, okay, it saved. Assuming save the room, and hopefully that doesn't. Not really super familiar with this Game Maker 2.0 UI. Yeah, you can type. Welcome. Thanks for joining. I can pop on the chat here. Okay, I'm going to switch screens for just a second because I got to copy the chat, basically. I think I can paste it here. Paste reference. I'll have to remember that. Now there's a chat there for y'all. wish I could make it opaque. Color. Or a little bit, yeah, I was trying to make the chat a little bit opaque or a little bit transparent. No dice. Hey, I'm Michael. Can't read. Yeah, Miko, Yako, TV Tales or Tails CD. What's up? Yeah, you did. I'll probably what I'll do is I'll work on this for a little while and then do the community showcase because I do have a couple of things to show off real quick, or maybe I'll show it when one of these times when we're loading the game. Game's kind of slow right now because the computer's chugging, trying to render 3 screens at once. Hopefully the stream's okay though. Let me check that. Yeah, it's green. Good. I don't skip in. I'll probably turn off one of my. Okay, that will. How did I? What? Not what I wanted. I didn't want any of it. Okay, so maybe. Okay. I guess. Okay. So I think there's an offset. It's like 4. So I guess then we would need this 5, 6, 7. So 8, 9, 10, maybe. And again with the piece 8. This is one way. Can't be wrong this time though. What? This will be 9. And this last one will be 10, which I'm pretty sure is the. For some reason, the rock shield's less, if I remember right. I guess because it took the place of the generic, like, regular blue field. Miko? I can just call you Miko? Alright. I will do that then. For future reference. Yeah, we just gotta wait for this thing to load real quick. And we can actually take a look at some of KLCD's songs. We turn up. Ooh, that's nice. Menu music. I could actually see this being a boss song, honestly. I guess that part doesn't feel like this, but that first part felt like a boss song to me. Nice. Cool breakdown. I'm Eager. Hey, Eager. What's up? Thanks for coming. Okay, so there's her eye shield, finally. But let's bring it. Yeah, this is the ugly shield. It's not actually. I'm working on a polygon. Yeah, let's run down here. And we'll get into the water. And hope nothing happens. Oh wait, but is our shield number wrong now? I think it's working. Yeah. Just nothing. So I think the only problem with that is it's not doing the splash, and I still want to do the splash. So I'll have to revisit that code real quick. Okay, and this is the other song, right? Nice. Delta Rune songs. When the does it say Buster is very rude? Buster is very rude. Yeah, this must be a Delta Rune song. Cool. We don't want to do this. We want to stop the water. So you should still, okay, that's another point. You should still be able to drown. It should only be the water. So we'll do this. If not equal, right? It's not equal. I'm a fan of always using. Okay, so if it's not equal, then we'll have, well, we won't reset the physics, but everything else will still happen, like the splash and the fact that the bubbles generate and the fact that you're underwater. So that'll all be good. Yeah, the only other quick showcase thing is this. Yeah, this is from last week, but Clone made another new HUD, so he wanted me to show that off. Pretty cool. Let's get a reaction, a live reaction from me. Ah, I seem to love it. I'm shocked by its beauty. It looks really good though. Okay, back to coding, and gotta get some music going again. Turn this down a little bit now. All right. Let's see the magic. Yeah, so these streams will be good, like when we do streams like this, and I think we'll do a lot more streams like this where I'm working on Time Twisted. It might actually end up being the primary way I work on Time Twisted. But anyway, when we do more of them, we'll do a lot more. Holy, look at that. All right, so let's run down to the water again. Or roll. Rolling's always an option. Oh. So, flash, good. Still dying. Or suffocating. You still kind of spring out. Which I think is fine. I don't mind the spring out. Everything else is normal. It's kind of weird. Go to a bigger pond. We'll have to retest all the water areas in the game too to make sure they still work. I think it should be fine. Can't get up here. Well, I don't think you could. Not even water because I can do this. Yeah, if it still looks like I'm underwater, it's slow down. It's not actually like the physics aren't wrong. It's just okay. That was pretty sweet. Yes. Okay, so I think we actually need to get rid of that code. A launch code. And I'm not sure how that's done actually. I'll have to find it somehow. But otherwise, this is working pretty well. Let's see if we can find that launch code. Hey, Matthew Gaming. Thanks for joining. Glad to have you here. You missed it last time. I'm glad you're here this time. Hedgehogs can breathe. Yes, they can. Wow. Can't access Discord? Bummer. Well, hit me up on Twitter if you got something to say. I'm on there as well. Okay. Sorry about your access to Discord. Anyway, let's see here. we want to find where the launch is happening. And I have no idea where to look. I guess the place to start looking is where the Wonderwater is called, right? So we'll start searching. I'm going to cough. Hold on. Whew. Sorry about that. Anyway, we got to find where this is false. And it's false in update water. So update water. This must check if you're still underwater. Where is this called from? Let's see. I don't quite get this line. So it grabs the waters, grabs all the waters, I guess. Total count, and it iterates through find water instance and the instance number, I guess. And then what's it do? It checks your Y value. Ignore if we're below. Blah blah blah, something about flight, underwater equals false. Well, in any case, find all. I want to see where this is called. Spike roller. Why would this be there? Spike roller? Oh, I guess because I forgot that sometimes the gimmicks take over control of the player. So this happens a few times. 1 second. Struggling a little with the voice today. Sorry. Let me crank this up a little. Hopefully that's just a tad better. Anyway. But so this is updated in like the main physics for the air movement and the ground movement, which are their own scripts. So if player, so this is called here, and it's just checked every time if the player is out of water. Okay. So does the physics change happen here? I don't. Okay, this must be it. Right there. By speed. And I think what we need to do is it's basically if shield type not equal 4, then we'll go ahead and we'll update, or we'll do the pop. We'll do the pop. That could sound really weird without context. Luckily, all you have context. Okay, so let's save that and let's just run this again, make sure it works. We'll have to do some testing around this probably, but it's going to be pretty good for now. Have to test the game, make sure you can still get everywhere, especially with Knuckles given his shorter jump. Should be fine, but we'll see. Time Twisted has the best supersonic you ever seen. Cool. I'm gonna add a shader to it so his palette cycles too. And probably with the other characters, I decided I'm gonna add shaders to them so they'll all get flashing shaders, and then they'll all have custom running animations for their super forms. That way I don't have to redo sprites for every character, but they can still have cool custom runs like a supersonic. I think that's a fair middle ground. So let's try this out one last time. This should be the last time we have to test this particular feature, and then we can move on to something else. Didn't take us too long to get all that done, just a half an hour. Mainly because he can use the elemental shields. Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about the sprite, but yeah, I'm really happy with how the supersonic works here. And the cool thing about the insta sheet or the drop dash is you can use drop dash with shields too. You can spike and drop dash, and you can drop dash and use the shields with supersonic too. Why not? Why not? Boom. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining, we're testing out some new shield abilities that I've been working on for Time Twist. Basically now the ice shield has a isn't affected by water physics, and I have regular physics. If it looks like I have water physics, it's just because there's a little bit of slowdown because my computer is chugging, trying to do almost 3 4K monitors while streaming at HD quality and recording audio and playing music and running a game engine as well. Got a lot of going on. Photoshops in the background and other things. But yeah, I think this is cool. I didn't know you could actually jump. That's cool. Can you do that in the official game? Jump on the water? I don't care if you can or not. I'm keeping that. Keeping that. That's a keeper. That is definitely a keeper. I think we're done with this shield, though. I think we've done it. The only thing is, okay. I don't think I'm quite ready. So I was thinking we could add the new shield look, but I think we'll wait on that. Then I'm not quite ready. Anyway, okay, so let's move on to some of these other shield powers. Save this real quick. Pull back up. One down, more to go. Yeah, if you haven't yet, please like the video. 0 likes. I'm liking it myself. You should like it too. Anyway, let's see here. I think the same as the original. Wait, wait, go into the giant ring. I went, oh, they're just the same as the original. Okay, so now let's do the windshield. So this is going to be level 2 we need to play, and basically some wind elements need to be negated by the windshield. Okay, so first let's find out what the windshield's number is. Shield type. Find it again. Here it is. Oh no. Pop open this script. Shield type. Looking for the windshield. So windshield is 5. Got 5. Okay. So Now we need to decide the features that need to be changed when we have the windshield. And the first one that comes to is raging room. Where is that? Oh, I guess they're just alphabet. Okay. So here's a feature. We actually can. So let's see. Not clickable. Whoa. Clickable. Gotta click this button maybe. Open editor. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I think that was right, but this UI is so I'm just this. Okay. It's not going to be under player. It's going to be under specific. General. Lost collision. I don't remember where the bad names are. Great. It should be in here. Oh, I'm still in your script. Idiot. Okay. I want to be under on. And then is any more? Okay, those I think. Okay, and here we go. Here we go. In the fan. So okay, this looks a little bit more familiar. Now we need to probably look in this step event. I think. What the heck is this garbage? Can you just? Yes. I was right. Get up there. Oh my. What in the. Let's just make the UI confusing. Like, just. What? Just. Make this as confusing as. Would I have two windows now? And I can't move this one? Like, what is this? And now I got this thing back? Get up there. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is the new improved UI. Okay, so. Okay, so basically, just -1 to the X speed if with the player if it exists, and that it. If active, if player exists. Okay, so it just grabs the nearest one. All right. So I think all I need to do is say if player exists with player. And then here it'd be or I guess maybe and shield type, because we're working with the player here. That's what this with player does. Now we're on the player. This would be not equals. I don't remember. What did we say? 5? I think 5. So that should fix the mole. And then the other thing we need to fix is the other thing we need to fix is the raging app. Let me check out the chat real quick. One of the last time stones was a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, everybody says that. Not a skill issue. Yeah, I mean originally they were made with different controls in mind, right? Keyboard, gamepad, not touchscreen. Anyway, let's get here. Oh, strange. All right. So this big, this is a big, I don't know what to call it, a big flag marker, I guess. And it'll have a script attached to it for a reaction. It's sort of like a generic way to do an object game. And the reaction script is going to be set in the instance creation code. And so it's called player reaction floating right. And I'm guessing if we open this one, we'll find player reaction floating left. Oh, floating stop. Okay. But either ways. So now let's find those scripts, and it's honestly easier just to search rather than dig around in the folder. Find all. There it is. And again, we're just going to do a couple checks here. And I think I can just copy this. If and this will become a shield type, and it's equal to 5 in this case, return false. And don't do any of this. And then we'll actually search for this again, but we'll drop the right. Place it. Stop. And we'll come in here and we'll copy this code. Probably code. I think so. We'll just return false. And I think there's one more wind item in the game, and we're gonna add some wind items in Metro Mile 2 to make this further relevant. But I want to say there's one more wind item. Anybody remember what it is? It might say on the GitHub. I guess I twice. So blah blah blah, no effect. This includes but not limited to raging ruins feature, horizontal. Oh, and the vertical tunnels. Okay, so drifting dynamo is the other one. So it'll make you fall faster in drifting dynamo, which will be good for speedrunners. They might want this shield when they're running through the game. At least at this position. See how they route it, right? So I actually think it might just be in the past. I can't remember if it happens on the future of this stage or not. See you later, Miko. Thanks for joining. Could you please scrap the feature where the player slow down if he's hit, or just drop the whole putting the enemy on the edge thing in the special stage, please? I don't know. I don't know about that. I had to play through it and try to figure out exactly what you're talking about. Forget how this thing, because I think it's the wheel, but it's not the wheel. It's okay. Here's an area. So this is the big wind tunnel. Forgot I gotta have this layer thing on. Um, and again, it's going to have some instance code. It's probably got its own. I thought it would just be a field, but I guess I made its own thing. Can I just open the editor? Okay. Open. Get out of here. Edit object. There we go. By looking create here. Yeah, there's a reaction script. So if I search for this reaction script, find out. Yeah, it's in Skydive Create, but it should also be in itself. There it is. Okay, so in here, we just need an OR. I'm on field type. Hi. I think I might have done some logic wrong. Oh, let me double check. Okay, never mind. That's right. All right, so let's go ahead and try this out. But I'll have to put some ice shields. Third place. Was the ice shield? Did we say is it 9? I don't remember now. Let's see. Open up drifting or attractions tag one. Either 8 or 9. Taking its sweet time load. Taking its sweet time load. But then what we'll do is we'll test out the new shield functionality. Oh wait, I need the windshield, and the windshield is. Are you ever gonna like it's crashed or something? Hopefully not. I think all the work saves so that. Yeah. It's thank you. There it goes. Okay. I guess it's the wheel or these controls. Not a fan. Not a fan. I think this one. I'm pretty sure 8 is I. You think I'd remember that? And then 9 is windshield, I believe. And 10 is digital shield. Okay, so 9 is what we need. And I'll just put it up here. Grab a. I get it. I don't want to. No, no. Oh my. No. Just like a little bit at it. Either gotta have the mouse or the wheel. Roll the zoom. Not both. Ridiculous. Why can't I? Okay. So can I copy this? Whatever. Level. Object. And we'll give it whatever. Icon. Great. Check the chat here in a second. Once I get this running. Okay, so that's that. And then we don't need to check. I don't even have a one with that level unlocked. I gotta remember select code, level select code. I think I remember it. Need to open up Raging Runes, both the past and the future. I already have one of them. So I'll just put a monitor at it'll be we'll be able to hold on to it right here. Edit creation code. Music time. And we'll say again. Icon 11 or sorry, 9. Cool. And then we need Raging Room. We'll have to get to all these levels. Pretty sure I know that. Okay, let's see here. Most of the game was an enjoyable experience. Well, that's good. Hey, Dr. Eggy Nick. Thanks for joining. Oh, I'm good, man. I am good. Waiting for this thing to load. Got some new shield abilities worked out. Passive ones, so ones that Knuckles and Tails and so on. Whoa. But I gotta test them out. So that's what we're doing. Actually, no. And we'll set this icon equal these passive abilities. Great idea. Really think they were good. Still got to do the rock one. Yeah, the rock one is going to be basically you get a 2-hit shield. If you remember how the rock shield works, like you can throw rocks. Hey guys, hit the like button if you would. Please, 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 please. Anyway, the rock button will, or the rock button, the rock shield will allow 2 hits because it's got 2 rocks. That'll be what it does. Oh, there are more likes than I thought. See, I hadn't refreshed the page, so I only had 1 like. There are 9 likes, so So appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you're subscribed to Game Facts Special 2. Gonna have the biggest freaking Sonic 2 documentary on YouTube coming out soon, right? Every scrapped enemy, every level, every piece of information we could find. 16,000 words, an hour and a half long. It's gonna be awesome. Like, if you watch this video, you'll never need to look up anything on Sonic 2 again because you'll literally know everything. Well, 99%. Yeah, some people have trouble in that boss, the Traction Attack Metal Sonic boss, believe it or not. Hey, Violet. Thanks for joining. Basically, I am working on passive shield abilities. Oh, the game's freezing. Everything's crashing. Okay, it's good now. Let me see if I can I do this without ruining it? Just turn off the laptop monitor. That might help a little bit. Hopefully didn't ruin yeah, we're good. We're good. Didn't ruin Ream. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's true. The physics don't help, but it also kind of gets you used to it, right? Like that kind of game. So let's run. Oh, I already did. What am I talking about? I'm not even the right level. Great. Good job. Okay. So I don't think I did the level. Let me try this. Or it's like left, right, up, down, down. Left, right, down. Holy smokes. Anybody know levels like this? I can probably get what I need though. Yeah, I can get where I need. Okay. It's all good. All chill. We'll come to here, we'll get that shield, we'll go test out the wind tunnel. I gotta be real careful. So if I lose this shield, I either have to restart the level or start over. Gotta be pretty. When that thing fired. Yeah. Who knows? Who made this? No. Holy smokes. That was some quick thinking. There's gotta be one close by, right? Okay, here's one right. Well, I'm flying because I'm flying. But it is working. Cool. So we're good on that. Okay, and now yeah, that was actually a great test because I lost it in there and then I don't think if you actually lost it in there it would give you your sheet. I don't think if you actually lost it in there it would start unless you were touching the left or the right. Which I don't know how much I care about that. Because as soon as you hit something, it'll start working again. Kind of fine with it. If I want, I can tweak it later. But let's try the future then. Nature calls me now. You have to use optional abilities to KO required bosses. You can beat all the bosses without it, but the shields do make it a lot easier. Okay, so let's do this. And I think... Gotta find one of those fan enemies now. I think there's one right here. Yep, he don't do squat. Let's get her. Lose the shield. Now he's not got his fan turned. Yep. Yep. Simple enough. Simple enough. For some reason that one doesn't leave a flower. Remember why I decided that? Cool. So the last thing is drifting dynamo. Restarting. I believe we did drifting dynamo pass. Have a save place for that. You start here. Yes, it is kind of. Thought I had you start in the other spot. Actually, no level. That part was only for the end of Viridian Valley. But maybe it was like that. I think I just had to play through this for a bit. I think there's a spot where it becomes linear at the end to go down the pipe. And so, because I'll just get there. Gotta replace these flowers. Well, actually, I gotta replace them in the future with the cactus and then come up with a new design based on the flower that Matthew gave me. Well, I'll basically take his design, add a little bit more shading to it. So it gives it that little bit of a 3D look to Sonic. Let's see. Don't fall. Don't fall. I think this is where it is. Yep, there's the shield. I thought there were some bad guys. Get them before I got the shield. So, if you... Okay. And if I go to Act 2... Wait, I want to go to the future. I gotta find a future. I don't know where one is. But I'm going to try to find a future sign. And then beat the level. And then rise. But I cannot lose my shield. If I lose my shield, it's all over. Ah! I guess because I went backwards. Bad spots, kind of a little bit. And alright, whatever, I'm going in. Maybe I'll find a shield. In fact, No, I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. I'll just check it. I think it'll be fine. But I basically need to open up Raging or Drifting Dynamo Future Act 2 here. Double check that it doesn't cause a problem for when you start Drifting Dynamo Act 2 in the future. There's like this wind tunnel thing that goes up. I just want to make sure it's using what I think it is. I need to make sure I didn't affect it with what I did with the windshield just now. Alright, Violet the Cat saying, ooh, it's like the shields in Mania. In the scene, in the sense that they have a little something extra. They do. Yeah. That's what we're going for. Matthew, take care, man. You too, Tail CD. I'll probably will stop streaming here in a little bit. We got a couple shield abilities done, so that's pretty sweet. But I do want to check. What is this? Big object here. See, this big object here is like it shoots the player up, and it's object fan is what it's called, I guess. Okay. Oh, that makes sense because okay, so I do need to make a little change to this thing to get it to work right, and it actually reminds me that I need to. Yeah, I a couple things I need to do, but it won't take long. So, open up object fan. I don't know what that. Whoa. Okay, there. Open this up, edit object. We'll check the creation code. Remove. Okay, so I'm gonna set something else here. I'm gonna say effect wind shield. So even if you have the windshield, it'll still make you float up. And we'll close that, and we'll open oops, edit object here. And of course, in the instep here, let's take a look. And I get this better place anywhere in come on. So this is in the instep, it does that. Okay, fine. But I thought so this might work a little differently than I thought. Probably has a reaction. Yeah, fan react. So we're gonna say oh, this should be true by default, and then I should have set it to false. So we'll set that to true there. By default, it does affect the windshield does cancel the effect. And then in here, creation code, effect windshield equals false. Not well, it kind of depends on how you look at it. Okay, this is going to get confusing. I need a better name. What is the name? It's like is affecting windshield. So does this affect, but it still doesn't. All right, let's try that. Let's call it this. Should push with wind. Should it push with the windshield? And then we set this to true. Or, yeah. And then with the actual object itself, set that to false. Where's the code? Edit object. Now it's depth, or actually it was great. And was shoot, I didn't get the name. Hate this UI. Good effect. I don't even freaking remember now. Holy smoke. Good push, blah blah blah. Now back in here. Where is my okay? Why is this UI so freaking stupid? And this will be false. Like when you're trying to code, you don't want to like navigate a bunch of screens. You just want to type something in. It's like, give me a folder and a bunch of scripts and I'll type it there instead of blue blah wherever. Yeah, most of the people left. Yeah, it's starting to get long now. Long in the tooth. But I want to finish this up real quick and then we'll call the stream. So, we've got that set and now we just need the reaction script updated. Reaction script's going to be in the player. Reactions here. Should be in general. Yeah, fan. Yes, my drive's almost. Fan. Probably gonna miss it. I mean, it could be in. Yeah, I would expect it in, but it could be. There it is. Thought it'd be in general. Okay, so now find myself a place to write code, and so. We'll just do if equals false and field type equals 5, right? Then we'll say turn. So if you don't, should push with the windshield equals false and the shield type is 5, then that should be that. But let's double check. I'm pretty sure. Bottom here. 5. Yep. Okay, so that should be good. And we can run this one more time to try it out. We basically want to find the fans in Drifting Dynamo Act 2. Oh, I should stop. I need to put some fields. So for Drifting dynamo. Way down at the bottom here. Drop a shield right here. Creation code. Okay. Icon 9 and 5. And it's 4. Yeah, that's right. Because the offset's 4. Okay. And then the other room I need is not sure which one has it. Pop the room back. Takes forever to open a room. My brain is pretty much used to this bullcrap, is it? Man, I don't think I can come back to Game Maker. Too much noodling, you might say. Too much noodling. That's my review for Game Maker. Click Teams interface you like? You wish you could learn Game Maker? Yeah, you can, I bet. And learn Click Team gaming. Are you gonna open for me? I can't believe how long these rooms take to open. So I can. Don't like it. We got the chat on the screen, right? Yeah. So look like it's stuck or something. Where's the chat? There it is. Now it's updating. Okay, I'm here. Now, are there fans here? After all that, it'll be hilarious. No freaking way. Not seeing them. How sad. Well, I guess it's Act 2. They're 5-minute wait. Or I don't know how long. Right, 2 minutes. Hey Violet, what did you say? I just suck with the interface when you combine it with Sonic World. Yeah. Really have to understand the Sonic engines. That's the tricky part. The 4 floor modes and how the ground speed, or how ground speed converts into X and Y coordinates, movement, how the ankles grab from the ground you're on, things like that. Then all those engines become easy. But don't mess with the UI. Maybe I'd have been better off just putting a fan in here to test with. Maybe that was a better approach. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's still loading. It didn't look like it was loading. Come on. Riveting energy. Your internet died. So good. Yep, this is the last one. I'm getting tired. Wait. Come on, drifting. Or operating valley. You can do it. Yeah, this is not. But we'll see. Give it a chance. See, there's the fan, right? All right, we'll just drop the shield here. Gotta remember to remove all these shields. Fishing code. Icon. Yeah. Equals 9. Ready? Now we can run this. No, you can make a game in it. World's Core. I don't know that it really matters. Some of the best games ever were made in World, so. Yeah, now we're gonna launch this thing, see that it works, and then we'll call it a stream. Yeah, really, I mean, it's all about the effort you put in. It doesn't really matter the tool. I mean, tool can make a big difference. I shouldn't say that, but like, really, it's more about the effort. Took me years to learn Game Maker. Years and years. Okay. I still don't know very well. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either. I'm getting really impatient. So I want to test this one out. Now, when I take this windshield, I should still, as I rolled right under it, should still take to the wind. It's like, whoa, what's going on? Huh? That's that. It should. Oh, I probably didn't set this right up. Abort, abort. Okay, so. Where was that? Down. So that's in player area. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I don't think I actually referenced. Come on. And that's general. And yeah, okay, so it should have been this. So I referenced the object that I'm colliding with rather than the player. Okay. Now we'll try one more time. Yeah, that's totally valid, Violet. Make a game and have fun with it, you know? What it's supposed to be about. See this through to the end. 3 of us together. Hopefully. And then we'll call it a stream. Yeah, maybe we'll continue this. Oh, I know why that happens. When you press enter, it actually just takes you to the level. Whereas if you press A, you can select your previous level. I actually never knew that. That's probably why people complain that you can't select the previous level. Because they're just hitting enter instead of... that might be a bug that Alex introduced. I don't know. Fine either way. Okay. So still floating. So that works. Now we'll hit F2, and we just got to play a little bit of Viridian Valley to Future. Which I'm not sure if I have it. I don't. So I have to find the future and then beat this up. It is going to be interesting. I have to face off against Metal Sonic. Gotta get particularly in the morning. But we'll be able to get through this level. I've beaten Metal Sonic many a time before. Let's go. I'm not gonna make it. Back this way. Go back the other way. Oh, I wasn't sure I was gonna make that one either. Where's my windshield? Not going back for it though. Not even in the right level. Plus we left one for ourselves. Yeah, I'll take a lightning shield though. Heck yeah. That'll be good. Good for the ball. Oh. What a... Whee. I should have hit him so many times. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, this time I'll get it. This time I won't be some better. Oh, I'm gonna get my shield back too. That'll help me. Gosh dang, I thought I could be. Thought I could be. I think it'll be. Playing with it tiny little. Gotta stop that camera shift. Not really fair. But we did what we needed to do. Yo, Overbound, you ever know about Sonic Maker Sega did years ago? Yeah, with those weird emerald or with those weird almost Marble Zone looking graphic. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, I gotta keep this shield no matter what. Losing the shield is bad. Right, what? Should be able to. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Do not lose. But I also don't know exactly where I'm. Okay. I gotta go somewhere. Like it's right in the middle of the level. There they are. Right there. Now I should not be affected by those fans there. Okay. Fly over to them. And they do nothing. Okay, great. Now let's die, or I'll lose our shield real quick. And why not? And then I'll run over to them. Hopefully. More shield. Yeah, they do. I didn't get very far with it because I wasn't going very fast, but they do work. Double check. Just to be honest. Yeah. Okay, great. So I think we've added those two passive abilities successfully. Um, yeah, pretty straightforward. Good stream. Thank you for sticking with me the whole time, Nico. Violet, thanks for coming. Yeah, I think we'll call it right there, and I'm just gonna drum us out. If you have any last words, get them in now, because I'll come back in just a second with a last word. Yeah, get them into the chat. Those last words. Violet asked. In case I missed it happening, do you plan on making the fire shield protect you against explosions? That's a good point. I guess it could protect you from the explosions, but not the bombs themselves. Maybe. Good point. We should look at all those fire hazard things. Make sure they're not explosive. Good call. Or make sure they're not damaged. This reality is fake. Hello, Overbound. I'm sorry, I don't normally post on YouTube live chat. Keep up the great work, Overbound. Thank you. You are an inspiration. 12 years is a long time to be developing. Yeah, not really long. Oh no, you can barely hear me. Got my mic all the way up. Why is it so slow? Hello. Oh, it's this. My bad. My bad. So for those of you who may have missed it, what I said was we should relook at all the fire invulnerabilities, make sure they're all up to snuff. And the other thing I said was I read okay. This reality is fake says, hello, I don't normally post on YouTube live chats, but keep up the great work, Overbound. You are an inspiration. 12 years is a long time to be developing time twisting. And I said, thank you. Yeah, my music was too loud. Now it's not too bad. Still a little loud, but hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. Anyway, this stream was a little bit of a cluster F, but we got some work done, and that's good. So thank you all again for coming and participating in the stream. And we'll do it again next week. Take care.